Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to another Vincent Vision. We are doing a Universal Orlando updates video just in time for the busiest time of year here at the parks. I'm gonna try to show you guys some new things happening around the parks, some things you should be aware of during this holiday season, and just try to offer you the best advice I can give you to prepare for Christmas season here. So welcome to another episode of Vincent Vision. Watch out. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Vincent Vision. I am coming to you here from Universal, and I'm here to give you guys some park updates. And first things first, we've got to talk about it. If you're watching this video, you're probably more than likely getting ready to visit Universal during the holiday season, which is a beautiful time of year, but it is also one of the busiest, okay? It is important to be prepared, and one of those things that you are gonna need to do is get here early, okay? If you are staying at one of the Universal hotels, you have early park admission from the 26th until the 30th for about 5 days. There is gonna be early park admission at both parks, and that is at a nice and early 7 a.m. Yeah, so be prepared, folks. If I can give myself a little bit of a shameless self-promotion, I have put out 2 videos on how to rope drop both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. You're gonna have your pick during that time of year, and hopefully those videos help give you the right idea of how to conquer these parks during a really busy holiday season. Another big holiday that's gonna be happening here at Universal very soon is New Year's Eve, and City Walk is already advertising all of the New Year's festivities that will be going on. Now, City Walk has always celebrated New Year's. There's always been a party here, sometimes an after-hours paid party. I myself personally have never done New Year's at City Walk. It seems interesting, it seems like a good time, but this year, both parks are gonna be open till 1 a.m. to celebrate the holidays. So you could, if you really wanted to, count down to 2024 right by Hogwarts Castle. Now, I don't know if there's gonna be any festivities in the parks, that's yet to be determined. I think in years past over in Universal Studios side, they have done a small fireworks show, but I am excited for the parks to be open till 1 a.m. That's very exciting. Maybe I'll spend New Year's here at Universal, who knows? So first thing I had to do when coming here to the park, like always, is check out the UNIVRS store. This is a really cool store with some really very trendy theme park designs. It's probably the coolest stuff you could wear here in the parks. And a big feature, a big selling point about all of this was that they would rotate the merchandise out, and you would be new exclusive designs. It seems as if that isn't really the case, or at least not as frequently as I was imagining in my head. There is some new Minion stuff and some leftovers from the Jurassic Park Tribute store and the Halloween Horror Nights store, but there's a lot of new Felix stuff, and it looks pretty cool, I gotta admit. It's all well-designed stuff, but who's Felix the Cat? I mean, I know who he is, but who is he to Universal? You know what I mean? I have all this merchandise for this cat. He's not even in the park, okay? So if you're gonna put all this here, have him in the park. There are so many other Universal franchises that are already in the park that could definitely use the UNIVRS love. What happened to Woody Woodpecker? I love Woody Woodpecker. Where's he at? Where's the Woody Woodpecker merchandise? Where is he in the park? Universal? Sorry, got a little crazy there. Check out the UNIVRS store for some cool merchandise that already exists here, like the Jaws, the Minion stuff, and all this Felix the Cat stuff. So just a little food update for you. If you were looking to get some Mel's drive-in during your next visit, it is still closed, and it's been closed for a little while now. The windows are blacked out, so whatever refurbishment they're doing inside of this restaurant, seems to be pretty expansive. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an entirely new experience once this opens up. Who knows? Who knows? But if you are looking to get your cheeseburger fix, you absolutely have to have it. There is a stand near Mel's that is serving the Mel's drive-in cheeseburger alongside some holiday offerings. You can get your food over there. It's over there somewhere, yeah. It's over there, yeah. It's over there somewhere. Over there. Thank you, camera woman, for moving the camera over there. But yes, it's over there somewhere. I'll show you. Now we've made it over to the Kids Zone area of the park. Oh, I'm sorry, the formerly Kids Zone area of the park that is now becoming DreamWorks Land. That's what I'm calling it right now because we don't have an official name, but it is gonna be a DreamWorks area of the park. It was announced by Universal sometime earlier this year, and now we have a big beautiful sign here that shows you all the different DreamWorks characters that are more than likely going to be in this land. I mean, why would they be on the sign if they aren't going to be in the land, right? Construction is going on. It's going pretty steady. The one big noticeable piece of construction you can notice walking by this area is this giant structure right outside the ET ride that looks a lot like Shrek's house. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where you're going to be able to meet Shrek. The Shrek meet and greet has always been here in the park in some way, shape, or form. I don't think they'd want to get rid of that. The talking donkey is just too popular, and he still does meet here in the park. So it'd be nice to give him a nice proper home. Don't really know what else to expect for this DreamWorks area. I'm happy that we are getting a new kid area of the park. I think Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone had its time. It's time to move on and get something a little bit more relevant. And I'm also just excited as a Halloween Horror Nights fan to be able to walk through this way to get to the haunted houses and not have to do this whole crazy pathway. If you've done it, you know what I'm talking about. Can't wait to get some more updates on this and hopefully some more walls coming down. Meanwhile, here at the back of the park, it seems as if there is a new neighbor here at Universal, and he is ducking huge. Illumination, which is Universal's animation company, they're coming out with a movie called Migration. It's coming out in Christmas time, and to promote the movie, there is a giant duck from the movie in the Universal Studios lagoon, folks. There is one blue fan connected to this duck's butt, and that is what's making it gigantic. It is quite the photo op. I have taken some wonderful pictures myself, but to do you one better, there's actually another photo op related to Migration right by it, where you get to lay on your belly and flap your wings like a duck. It's tons of fun. Am I gonna see this movie? Probably not, but I don't know. Sometimes these like kids movies, you see them and you're like, oh, it's like a kids movie, I don't wanna watch that. And you watch it and you're like, this is actually really good. Like Puss in Boots from DreamWorks. That was a really good kids movie. Anyway, go see Migration, or don't, it's up to you. There's a big duck in the lagoon. Oh, it keeps looking at me. That's so cool. You see that? This is the very popular item that sold out almost instantly. This is just a demo one here from the Magical Menagerie store here in Diagon Alley. But it's a little owl. I don't think these will be back for the holidays, but it might be something worth trying to get in early January, according to the people here in the shop. And we have shifted on over to Islands of Adventure to talk about the holidays here at IOA. And if you're talking about things to do during this time of year, you could imagine that one of the most popular is the Grinch here in Seuss Landing. And the Grinchmas show is great, so much fun, highly recommended, especially if you're looking for some holiday cheer in the parks during this time of year. But the number one thing on a lot of people's lists is meeting the Grinch himself. I am happy to inform you, like the sun rises and sets every day, that the Grinch is still extremely, extremely popular. And if you are looking to visit the Grinch during the holidays here at Universal, it should be like the number one thing you do, okay? Get here for early park admission, get in line to meet the Grinch. This guy is so popular. He's getting the longest waits all the time. On the day of filming this video, some random slow day here in the park, the Grinch still has a 200-minute wait, and I have seen it get longer, folks. There are other ways to meet the Grinch here in the park. I've mentioned them in previous videos before, but there is the Grinch breakfast and there is the Universal holiday tour as well. And these are some of the two ways that you pay a little extra for, but you're guaranteed to get your one-on-one with the Grinch. I also have videos about those. Check those out if you get the chance. But Grinch is so much fun. Like, there's a reason he has such a long line. It's such an awesome experience. You really get your time with him. There's no love and shove where he takes a picture with you and then sends you on to the next room. Really great experience, but it's a very big priority for a lot of people, and it takes a long time. So just be ready. If you're trying to meet the Grinch, you gotta do it like it's the first thing you do. So we came over to the Universal Pass Holder Lounge here in Toon Lagoon because I had seen on Facebook that the Grinch had actually been meeting people here every so often, and we tried our luck. He's not here today. It's pretty quiet here at the Pass Holder Lounge, but I don't know, maybe if you get lucky, he might show up. I've seen people with him here in the lounge. Maybe that's all I really got. Fingers crossed you can see the Grinch here at the Pass Holder Lounge. I think there should be more incentives like that for people to come here because it's pretty chill for the most part. A lot of the merchandise is the stuff they still sell just year-round here in the Pass Holder Lounge. Some holiday stuff, but I want to see some Grinch. And if when you're visiting the park is maybe a little too busy or the line for the one ride you really want to ride is way too long, there is something else holiday related happening around the park at this time of year, and I think it's actually very fun and maybe a tad overlooked. It is the holiday tree hunt. This is sort of like a scavenger hunt that Universal puts on during times of the year. You get to buy a map at one of the stores, and it shows you where all the special Christmas trees are in the park. They're scattered between City Walk, Universal, and Islands of Adventure, and the trees are always really, really well done. We're not gonna go on a big tree hunt today filming this video, but we did see the Marvel tree, which has all of the superhero comic books on it, even like some of the superhero figures on it as well. And the Toon Lagoon tree here in the Toon Extra store is super colorful, has all the cartoons from the land, Popeye's on there, Hagar the Horrible. The trees are always really well done. They're worth checking out, and it's a great activity for smaller kids or people who aren't really trying to like ride all the big crazy rides. Gives you a reason to go check out the stores. And this year it's a little bit different, where previously you would do the scavenger hunt and you would get like the ornament at the end. This year you're just getting the ornament up front, but there is a secret message on the map that you have to decode based off numbers that are on each of the trees, and once you figure it out, there's a secret message from Earl the Squirrel. I don't really know what it is. I mean, maybe it's like, we wish you a Merry Christmas. Who knows? Who knows? But overall, it's a fun little extra thing here you can do during the holiday season. And that is all I've got for you in this Universal Holiday pre-winter peak update for you. Not too much going on, honestly. Some fun little things, but it seems like a lot of the holiday stuff and the big things happen really early on. Right now, as it's ramping up to be one of the busiest times of the year, the park itself is really just kind of like holding it down, getting ready for the large crowds that are on their way. No matter how busy it is here, it is always a fun, awesome time to be here at Universal, and hopefully this video helps. But until then, I am gonna get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision. Please, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe for more Universal videos like this one here, and I will see you at the next one. So thank you guys for watching, and happy holidays. Bye, everybody.